My name is Paul Swan, and I'm currently president of the Richfield Historical Society.
I'm Pete Schuler, and I live in Richfield Village.
My name is Betty Luther Vandermeer.
Tom Rockwood, and I'm a Richfield resident.
My name is Polly Wheeler. I've lived in Richfield for 30 years, but my family goes back several generations.
My family, the Swan family, the Prickett family, goes back to the mid-1800s, 7 generations in Richfield.
I grew up here, my father grew up here. My grandfather was here in the late 1800s and knew Mr. Kirby.
I have become involved with this park.
I've become interested in the park and preserving the important elements.
I would like to think that we could solve some of the problems here.
And that's why I'm involved and so concerned about the future of the park.
The lower lake is significant in the fact that it has a mill here.
This particular mill was designed and built by Jim Kirby about 95 years ago.
Richfield and the village township together have decided that this is important enough to save, and even in naming it the Richfield Heritage Preserve tells me that they are interested in saving the historical heritage of this property.
Back when they first talked about securing the land from the Girl Scouts, I worked with folk group and with other people to try to get the information out about what is happening here at the park, and the fact that if we have a chance to buy it, we only have one chance. Fortunately, many members of Richfield, a majority, passed that legislation to fund the park and fund the operation of the park. Unfortunately, now we're at a point where there's a concern and some discussion by the RJRD board, who are the people that are in charge of the park, that the lower dam may have to be destroyed, the lake drained. When we were trying to decide about purchasing the park, 2 of the main focus points were the 2 lakes, but particularly the lower lake, the lake that Jim Kirby built, the only lake that we know of in existence that is a patented lake, the only one in the world.
This wheel is an overshot wheel. It operates by admitting water at the top from the lake. The water drives the wheel in the clockwise direction, and it's connected to a belt pulley at the end of the shaft, and the belt goes into the mill house, and there it drives the machinery and the generators that Mr. Kirby had installed there.
Much more history to learn about this, but right now we need to save these lakes. The future of this park, as well as the future of my children and children in the future, hangs in the balance on whether or not we save these 2 lakes.
The lake is an important element to make this whole thing function. The wheel without water supply at the top will not drive and rotate. Any reduction in the lake level will render this wheel inoperable, and the mill would simply be a relic that would not be able to demonstrate the kind of marvelous engineering that's involved here.
So it is imperative that we get behind this project, contact the village council and the township trustees, as well as the RJRD board, to try to convince them that this lake and the upper lake are the 2 focal points for this camp.
I feel that there is an option here to look at other ways to make this happen.
I would like the board to remember that the voters of Richfield Village and Richfield Township voted to have us purchase this park to preserve and to take care of the unique, special place that this is.
And I'd like to think that we could tap into some of the stakeholders that have already voiced interest in this park early on in the before the voting even ever happened.
If this lake is lost and the dam is lost, we will lose the ability to demonstrate hydroelectricity generation and the operation of the mill as it once was.
We didn't want just another hiking trail or another piece of land. We have a lot of land in this village and the township, and that's a wonderful thing. But this place is special. It has unique recreational opportunities. It has unique historical significance that no place else in either the village or the township or all of Northeast Ohio can offer. We need to remember that and not just throw it away.
petition other people, apply for grants, talk to the board members of Richfield Joint Recreational Group and let them know that we really care about this property and that we don't want to lose this. It's also significant because we have eagles nesting here above the lake. Without the lake, they might leave here and we might not have them here anymore.
Because once it's gone, it's gone. So please help us preserve it.